Computer Entertainment America production.
Blah, blah. Sorry guys, I just smoked a bunch of drugs and I am very, very out of it. Today we're going to be playing some Crash Team Racing. We're going to try and play the adventure mode. We're going to skip that nonsense. The adventure mode in this game is appreciated because it can be beaten in a weekend. As a grown adult, I now understand why these games are made this way. They were made with everyone in mind. And we're just going to play as Crash the Bandicoot himself, Crash Bandicoot. That's me, anal bag. Anal bag, yeah, that's me. That's me looking. I want to save over Tom. Whoever that douchebag is. Oh wait, that's me. My footage. I should scratch it, film it, and put it on the internet.
Welcome to the Adventure Arena. You can travel around.
Yeah, that's fucking great, dude. I'm trying to play the game. That thing looks... God, that looked good in 2K. I have this in 2K resolution. Oof! Next time. It's peaches. You know they're called Wampa fruit, but they're fucking peaches. I have eyeballs. Those are peaches. I mean, they could be like a bunch of different fruit, honestly. They could be yellow apples. Yeah, those things up top. Oh, they're Wampa fruit. Fruit isn't copyrighted. One of them's a fucking color. Alright. Bombs for the bombs. Nitros for your nitros. Nitros for your nitros. Fannies for your clannies. Oh, maybe not that one. I'll be the first to say it. Fuck racism. Like, comment, and subscribe. And, make sure to... This is really good content. Holy fuck. I wasn't lying when I said I smoke. Shit's really starting to hit me, and you can tell. I was just focused on the gameplay there. God, Ninja Gaiden 3. Xbox games, original Xbox games, look fucking amazing still. Honestly, those are like... Yeah, that's how a video game should look.
Congratulations.
This looks great, but like for the modern standard, any Xbox original or higher will fucking do.
The more Wampa fruit you collect.
I consider this classic. I think the Dreamcast is the last, like, old retro game
You must
console.
have a boss key to open this door. You can wait.
And that's because it was only focused on playing video games. It might have had online, but that online was pretty much just, hey, you have a web browser, which, you know, pretty awesome for 1999. And you also have the ability to play games with other people, like Quake 3 or Phantasy Star Online, which was an RPG and an MMO. And yeah, just a lot of good ideas. I think the Xbox 360 was the ultimate culmination of the Dreamcast, and the Xbox was essentially the Dreamcast too. Whatever you want to call it. The Dreamcast was the Dreamcast, but its predecessor was the original Xbox and the 360. And then the Xbox One was whatever the fuck this new shit we have is, and it's lame. It sucks. I understood what they were going for, but it's not good. You executed it poorly, and now you've ruined the reputation of it. Other people are going to do it better, and they're going to move on. And then all you'll have is possession of all these IPs that you're just going to license out, so you're basically just going to be a huge dealer of licensed titles, which you hold on to and so no one else can just make money on them, because you know that they would compete. So instead of doing anything with that stuff, Microsoft likes to buy all the stuff and just do nothing with it, make no money on it, and just make sure there's nothing out there. That's what they want. They want nothing. They want vanilla ice cream forever. They suck, and you should spit on their faces and books. Metaphorically speaking. Nintendo, as a video game company, they're pieces of trash also. They don't respect their consumer at all. Excuse me, they don't respect the customer at all. And it's essentially run by a bunch of old Japanese businessmen from the 80s and a bunch of Yakuza members. So, yeah. And then whoever stockholders they have, whatever rich stockholders they got. That's Nintendo. Sony, pretty much just as bad as Nintendo, except they make really, really good sound equipment, headphones, speakers, stuff like that. Yeah, their sound stuff is really fucking awesome.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
But also business practices just as bad as Nintendo, and they're just as bad as Nintendo, but not as bad as Microsoft. But still just as like no, I mean they're just as bad as Microsoft too. They're just like it's just like the worst. Yeah, the worst version of both Nintendo and Sony coming together.
This is the
of Microsoft.
screen. There are 5
You get Sony, which is we have licensed title, we have our own exclusives. And it's like, yeah, not for nothing. Their exclusives aren't that exciting. Their new ones aren't that exciting. If you don't like cinematic video games, you don't like Sony's games. And that's why I picked up an Xbox, because I was like, well, I don't give a fuck about their exclusives. That's why whenever anyone's just like, well, Sony's got more exclusives, it's like, yeah, but I don't fucking care about their exclusives. They suck. The only guys who got good exclusives is Nintendo, and they don't really have good exclusives anymore. Also, their games aren't very exclusive when you can just, you know, use an emulator. Or you can, yeah, you should just sit there and pretend like they don't exist, so you can give some asshole who has way too much money more money. Well, that's what you should do. I mean, did I pay $40 for Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch? Yeah. Am I part of the problem? Yeah. But I also love that game and I wanted it in HD. And they released an official version of it, so it's like, well, it's hard to say that. But $40 fucking dollars? That's what people are talking about. It's like, dudes, you gotta do a little bit better. You used to charge $5 a pop for like a NES game. It's like, that sounds about right. You guys want to be the premier guys? $5 for an NES game? You know what? Also, like, when you don't have every single NES game that, you know, one I just bought for $5 feels a lot more fucking special because it's the only one I'm going to play. You used to have a good business model, and you got rid of it for no fucking reason, so you could just be like, oh, you pay over and over again. It's like, why don't you just fucking charge Why don't you do that? Have the subscription model. It's like, oh,